Hello and welcome to Amethyst Stock Crafting. My name is Jane Normark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we're going to do a card with two different stamp sets. One of them is in the annual catalogue and one of them is free with a qualifying order. So the Artistically inked, which is lovely because it gives you the ability to do all sorts of backgrounds without having to worry about it. It gives that sort of inked background. I'll show you, it looks lovely. It is in the annual catalogue and it's on page 105. So that's the stamp set. It is £23 and you get 12 cling stamps. And then in the Saleabration, so this one, which is the one which is totally free, Wonderful World, and you get that for a qualifying spend of £90, but you get a whole pack of 12 by 12 papers. You know I've done an awful lot with that, and you get this lovely stamp set. So, you know, if you're putting in a reasonable sized order, you can get this completely free. You can't actually buy those ones. So we've done quite a bit with this one. I've done some of this a long time ago, but I thought it would work perfectly with some of the in colours in the annual catalogue as well. So we are starting with Starry Sky as a base, and then we've got our basic white over the top, which is 1/4 of an inch smaller. I don't give you sizes because if you want it bigger, if you want it whether you're UK or international, they're of different sizes. If you want to do a 7 by 5, it's entirely up to you how you do it. I just do 1/4 of an inch border. Okay, so we are going to start with the Artistically inked, and we are going to use the lovely Tahitian Tide, beautiful blue, turquoisey blue colour, and just works perfectly with this. So I'm using a good sized block, which is, I can't even read it, it's the E block. So that works perfectly. And if you're just starting out and you don't want too many blocks, this is a good sized block for most of the larger stamps. So we're going to take this one, which is the sort of swirly one, and I'm just putting it down in on the block, and then because it's a large one I take the ink to the block because then I can see exactly where it's going. And I'm going to start by doing one at the top like this, ink it up again, and I'm going to do another one next to it. So we've got two going in the same direction. Then I'm going to flip it and I'm going to do two in the opposite direction. And again, it's the sort of thing that it doesn't really matter how you do it and the spaces you leave, because it gives that alcohol ink blending look. So that gives us our background, and it's just a very simple way of doing it, but is quite effective. So I'm just going to clean this one off. And there's some lovely big words in here as well, which is good. So you've got a happy birthday, a thanks, a best wishes, and a hello. So again, if you're short on sentiments or are just starting out, this is a really good one to use. There's little flowers and things as well you can use, but we're not using that on this one particularly. We might use the sentiment. Now we're going to take the Wonderful World, and we are going to use this beautiful big flower, which I really love. And I'm going to put this in on here, and I want to have this one in the Starry Sky. So you could do it in black if you wanted to and have it on a black background so it's a complete silhouette, but Starry Sky is a nice really quite a dark colour, so it does pick it up really well. And I'm literally just going to put it, trying to think, I might have it just slap bang in the centre, I think, or I might have it at the side and do a silhouette one. No, I'm going to slightly off centre. That's lovely, so you get the colours coming through on it. I think that's really quite pretty. Very simple, but again, you can, don't know whether you can see, let me see if I can bring this up a bit. Can you see on there how you're getting the colours in from underneath? But something that's very simple. It's not a difficult thing, because sometimes we don't want to do things that are over complicated. We want some quick, simple, easy cards to do, but that are very pretty. So take this one off, and I am now going to use the sentiment from this one. So I think I'm going to have, do I have hello, do I have thanks, do I have happy birthday? Thanks is quite a nice one. Let's have thanks. I'm putting it in on, I'm still using this same block, because you don't have to use lots of different blocks, because as I say, if you're just starting out, you can use whatever you want. And I'm just going to, again with the Starry Sky, I'm just going to ink that up, and then we'll have that in there like that, because it's quite a big one. I like the font of that, and I like the way it looks. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this on here, and that makes it very, very simple and very clean on there. What I might do though is, I think I'm going to add just a little bit of, get my sponge daubers out. So you could leave it like that. That's certainly a way of doing it. What I want to try and do though is to just bring this colour through, and I'm going to take the Tahitian Tide, and then I want the Starry Sky, because I think I'm going to probably do it with both. I'm not quite sure yet. So let's take the Starry Sky out. I want a piece of scrap. We'll just get a piece of copy paper and put that in underneath, so it's not going to get in the way too much. And we'll start with the Starry Tahitian Tide. So I'm literally just going to take it round over the side. Because it brings that colour in. Just a bit better. Like that. So let's have a look and see. I actually quite like that, just going through. I'm going to want to be a bit careful, because I want to make sure that my pieces have dried enough, but I'm just taking through some of this on here. That's better. So that's filled that in a bit, but if we put it on here, it does look lovely, but I want to try and bring out the Starry Sky just round the edge parts. So let's see, particularly down on the bottom. So this, I don't want it to be, I do it this way. I might do it this way. You can see I've got bits coming over because I want that. I don't want it just on the edge. I want some pieces that are coming over, and I might go round inside a bit. Just going to look and see once I've done it how it works. Okay, let's put that on. Yes, I just want to bring it in just a little bit. And I'm not overly inking it, so I'm just having it more subtle rather than, so we've got the real dark on the sides. I'm just having it a little bit more subtle. But by doing that, it blends it in quite nicely. That looks beautiful on there, and I might actually even just bring just a little bit of it, and I'm not overly pressing so that it's what's left on the sponge dauber, just to bring up those colours a little bit. I think that works really well, actually. I think that works better. So let's put this on here. It's simple, it's one layer, but it does give a really rather pretty look to it. Now, you know, if you wanted to add some extra embellishments, stick some ribbon on the bottom, you know, put a few little pearls or something like that. I like it clean and simple, I really do. I don't want to add anything more on it, but it's using all of the new products. So it's using new colours. So you've got the two in colours, which are the Tahitian Tide and Starry Sky. You've got the Artistically inked, which, as I say, I haven't used as much as I should, makes it beautiful. And then we've got the Sale-A-Bration stamp set, which is a free one, so if you've got it, you can make use of it. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please stay safe and well, please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.